Good morning, afternoon, evening, and tea time, everybody. Welcome to this week's Freemen Flash, your weekly update on the Freemen of Nassau gaming community. Alright, we're going to do a couple different things today. We're going to talk about last week events. We're going to talk about what's going on this upcoming week. And then we're going to go into a couple other things. We've got a couple of call-outs and other things that are going on in the community that we want to make sure that we make everybody aware of. So, first things first, I'm Attackcat99. I'm a General Support Officer in the Freemen of Nassau. It means I help assist with a lot of the administrative work. And who's this here next to me?
Hello, and I am TimmyTwoTokes69. I'm a network senior officer in the Freemen of Nassau, which means I help with some of the network side of things, mainly the editing portion is my job.
Lovely. Well, thank you for joining us tonight, Timmy. So we're going to do some special things this time around. Normally we address questions throughout the chat. We're going to try to address questions at the end since we actually have a question already to put on at the end. So last week events. First off, we had Fantasia last Monday. So what is Fantasia? Fantasia is a D&D role-playing type event, but on the light side. So you go pick your character, and you're going to go, and the dice are going to decide your fate, similar to D&D. But you have a lot less complicated character selection and no like leveling up or things like that to deal with. So we all get together in an audio chat, and we talk about, this adventure, and we role play through this adventure. I'm not going to go too much farther into it because we're at a very pivotal point here where some interesting things are going to happen. So Timmy's going to talk about where you can hear more. If you don't want to wait for the whole story to be published later. Event number 2, on Friday we had Red Flag Day that turned into a goof off and have fun and just get some good shots in. This was really cool from a perspective of we just had a whole bunch of people, a couple of ships on different servers, some on the same server, just messing around, having a good time sailing the seas. And what was really cool here is I've heard from a lot of our more veteran freemen, and they had some of their best sailing moments on Friday. They had an absolute blast. And I'm going to ask you to stay tuned because the network is working on some of that footage, and it's apparently hilarious. Our third event that we had going on was our Minecraft Crazy Subdivision weekend. So we set up in the outskirts of Nassau, and we're put into creative mode, each given like a 20 by 20 or 30 by 30 plot. And we built our homes. We built a place to live in that was out of the norm. We had anything from a city built within that, including like a bank and a hospital, to we have an aquarium. We have kind of like a log stump house that's pretty fun that you'll have to check out. We have floating islands. We have towers. And the best thing is that it's not over. So an addition was made to the Minecraft server to where you can actually go in and go into creative on the Freemen of Nassau realm. And you can go and build and add to that community or in other sections of the world. At the same time, we're still going to keep that core survival aspect. Certain areas are going away, such as the economy and stuff like that, but we're still going to be using this realm for adventures that you can go on. You can still use it for survival. You can still use it for creative now, and really like bring that community together. So Timmy, what have we got going on next week?
Well, for next week, we got some interesting and fun events here. Oh boy, just trying to pull up my notes here. So for next week, like you were saying earlier, today we have Fantasia, which is, again, a great story arc that we have going on. I know that we have people writing it out and publishing it, so if you're interested in seeing what's going on, you'll have to wait till the end for that one. Our second event is GTA races and stunt challenges, hosted by Dead Edge. That's going to be happening on Friday the 2nd. I personally have taken part in some of the stunt races myself, and they are absolutely out of this world fun. They are crazy, crazy, crazy amounts of all sorts of wackiness. That's why we call them the Power Wacky races. So a lot of fun there. I'm definitely going to be there. I think Attackcat said that you were going to be there as well, if I'm not mistaken.
That's the plan.
So
I'm
there
a
we
new
go.
GTAer, so I really want to get in on some of this fun.
Absolutely, and it's definitely going to be a lot of fun. Our third event is the Freeman Jackpack Party Night, which I am hosting myself this Saturday. That last time was a great turnout. We had a lot of fun. A lot of people showed up. It's a great opportunity for new Freemen and returning Freemen alike to meet some of the people in the community. So I highly recommend coming out for that. We'll be playing stuff like Quiplash and Drawful and whatever else comes on that party pack. So it's going to be a lot of fun for sure.
Awesome. I look forward to seeing a bunch of that. All right, so next up we've got a couple of call-outs. We have some medals that have been awarded this week. The first of which is to Berserker. She's been doing extensive recruiting for the Freemen. Cheerful attitude. She's an active, chatty member of the Freemen and really active everywhere. And we really wanted to thank her for that and recognize that. The second is to Venomized. He's been showing exemplary activity in the network, streaming and capturing video for the Freemen almost daily. And that's really awesome for us and really awesome for Timmy too. He's in the network. So like really get to see how valuable this is.
Absolutely.
Also I want to bring up there's a couple of new channels that have come up recently on the Discord. One is Apex Legends. I don't know too much about that game personally. Timmy, what do you know about it?
That, in my opinion, is one of the best battle royales out there, and it's free to play. If you guys haven't yet indulged in Apex Legends on either Xbox or PC, we have a growing community in that channel, so I highly recommend downloading it and trying it out. So much fun. One of the best ones out there.
No. That's awesome. I'll have to give it a shot. So the next one is like a battle royales channel. So for like PUBG, Fortnite, similar things, to kind of like come together and find that, right? Find that like interested in one, are normally interested in some other similar type games. And this gives us an area to chat about it, to find other members who have the game, and to hunt in packs, if you will. And the third one that just came up today is Terraria. So I'm kind of excited about that. It's something that I haven't played too often, but I've never tried playing it with a larger group of people before, and I'm really excited to see what can be done with a large group. So next up, we've had people ask like how they can help with the Freemen, right? What can they do to help with the community? Timmy, do you want to talk about that a little bit?
So what we need right now in the Freemen, at least in my standpoint, is participation. We need people who want to become more active members of the community, want to get involved in more events, want to help out in terms of editing, streaming, being part of the network, maybe helping out with some other stuff like that. So that would also be a great help on our end. If anybody out there is interested in something like that, to get in contact with myself or one of the other NSOs, and we can arrange a meeting or put you in the proper channels so we can talk to you.
Can I just post in the Freeman chat?
In regards to,
like, if I wanna go and I wanna help out, like, is that a good way for me to find someone too, in case I'm not
Absolutely.
like seeing the NSOs and stuff? Awesome.
Absolutely. I know myself, I'm constantly reading all of the channels. Even if it's a game that I don't play, I'm always reading the channels. So if you're posting in Freeman chat, I promise you either myself, another NSO, one of the GSOs, Flight, Sloth, one of us will see it and will help you for sure. Because that's what we're about, helping each other. So for sure, definitely a good idea.
Awesome. Great. Thank you, Timmy. Timmy, are you seeing any other questions at the moment?
No, I am not,
I don't
although
think I
I
am.
am seeing that apparently people cannot message on the mobile website. So if anybody does have a
Interesting.
question afterwards, if you would like to contact me or Attackcat, we would be definitely available to help you with anything. Flight Force says that he doesn't have any questions either, so I think we are good
And
in
if
that
they're
aspect.
embarrassing questions, send all embarrassing questions to Timmy, and he'll make up the answers for my responses.
Yes, yes, and don't forget, that is true, Flight. We also have the King's Challenge. Totally slipped my mind there.
Ah, yes. Thank you, Flight. Do you want to talk about that a bit?
Yes, absolutely. I am trying to find it.
All right. So the basic idea is over the next 10 days, you're going to have some time to take some more pictures, to take some more of those Freeman shots. This can be any game, right? Take some of those romantic shots in those romantic locations for Valentine's Day and see what you can send to us. Once we have all of those over the period of 72 hours, we're going to be putting together, we'll be compiling all of them and making them available for the masses to vote on them. Timmy, do you have any other details besides that?
I do know that it is game versus game, so if you take your photo in SOT, you will be fighting against other photos in SOT, and likewise with the other games. So you don't have to worry about maybe competing with a higher played game or something like that, which is good to know.
No, so I really look forward to that, and I also forward to seeing just how many diverse games that we have.
Me as well. I know that we have a lot of active players and a lot of people playing different games, so that's definitely going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be nice seeing all the different material that we can work up.
No, I agree. All right, so if there's no further questions, just want to double check really quick.
Yeah, no, I think that we are good on that.
No, excellent. Thank you, everybody, for watching this week's Freemen Flash. We hope you enjoyed yourself, and we hope you'll be back again soon. If you're not already part of the Freemen and are thinking about joining, please feel free to look up the Freemen of Nassau on Google or click the hyperlinks that'll be below. We also have pages available on Facebook and Twitter. Please feel free to come follow us there so that you can come and, see what other mischief we're up to. Timmy, any other comments?
No, nothing from me. I think we covered it most definitely all of it.
Excellent. Great. Thank you all again for joining us. We game together.
We die
together.
together.